Commentator chat. All right. Okay, Arbor and Flux. All right, perfect. Just the Steam names are, what you get. It's the same as the tag. We don't got to scramble. It's beautiful.
It makes it very easy, yeah.
All right. Ooh, Maple Ditto.
Maple did that. Is going to be very interesting.
I have a decent amount of Maples in region in Wisconsin because we got Luca. Sego used to play Maple. Vale plays Maple whenever she does play the game. Juno plays Maple. There's a lot of it over here. So I've seen this a few times. And it, a lot of it is how comfortable the Maple is off stage. Like that is like the big decider. Is like, are you comfortable going for your tether confirms? Are you comfortable doing like wall cling and like holding that space? Because Maple as a character will combo you as she recovers.
Right, absolutely.
If you're fighting a top Maple, you think you're edge guarding, and then suddenly you've taken 50%. So it's like that's really the big thing.
Right. Oh, looks like we're getting a quick restart. Okay.
Good.
That would be very helpful.
Shout out to the devs for making tourney mode. It is kind of crazy, like how streamlined the process is at an event.
No,
where, like
seriously.
RPS is done, tourney mode is done, like the bands are in there, like it's beautiful.
Yeah, it makes it so easy for tournaments. And I remember like back in the day, you'd have to like communicate in the chat like what stages you'd want to ban. It was just a really annoying process overall. But getting into this game one, yeah, I'm expecting a lot of CC forward tilt because that move is just absolutely insane on Maple. It just demands so much. It demands so much space. It's a really good poke tool. It can even lead to a combo too if they DI it wrong.
Yeah, and we saw that the temp there on the ground, but good roll away. But yeah, forward tilt and forward air. It's just two little rats poking each other over and over until you get this offstage game.
That was really good. Oh wow, that's a really good deep edge guard. Actually has no tether either.
Oh, you're going crazy. You're freestyling now.
Yeah, wasn't able to quite get that edge guard. That was a really good forward tilt, but a good retaliatory up B though. This game is really even.
Yeah, no, really nice landing fair there from Flux. This is, I mean, like you said, dead even right now. It's like they've just been next to each other for the last like 30 seconds, and there's no clear way to tell who's actually winning because they're both marked. There we got the Nair, tether, Nair, and the first stock going over to Flux, but this could swing right back with, another Nair of your own.
Oh, goes for the tech roll to the left of Reed with that down shot. Doesn't quite get it. Doesn't quite get that grab either. And this is a little bit of extra credit percent that that Flux is getting.
Yeah, and like no mark as well. This is usually, there you go. This is usually when you start to see just like constant seed, but side B will get the job done, lead to the up strong, doubling up, and we are 2 stocks apiece.
Man, what did this combo from Flux? I don't know if they can. Oh, they had air dodge.
Oh, you had time to down till after. That's crazy.
Yeah, wasn't quite able to get the sweet spot. Will get punished for it. No jump on Flux. Man, it seems like this character is just unedge guardable for these two. They're both constantly getting reversaled off stage. You don't know what's happening here.
It's beautiful. It really, really is. But I mean, such a strong start this stock from Flux, but Arbor has been bringing it back, and suddenly again we're like within 20%. Nair, tether, Nair, but it's not going to do it just yet.
Oh, what a forward. So yes, tether though, and that will kill. Doesn't out to go above Flux, and that down strong will take it.
All right, solid tech chase at the start. Jab down tilt to get out from Arbor. The first stock was closed pretty soon in retaliation, but can you get this second without taking too much damage?
Yeah. Oh no, the tech roll in too, and the mark as well. This is looking very bad for Arbor.
Alright, that tether's an option, but no, just the tetherless up B, get back to stage.
Yeah,
starting to slip away.
Yeah, Flux is starting to run away with this game a little bit. Arbor can't quite hit the edge guards on Flux like he is to him, and already basically at kill percent. I think he gets hit by a straight strong, maybe even like a Nair to the Nair, but that 4 strong or 4 tilt rather is going to do it. But that is a lot of percent that Arbor has to make up, and already off stage.
Bear spike, dash attack. Yeah, just DI in into the up B. That's so, like, it's so scary playing against Maypul because you're like, oh god, I don't want to like DI out and get like forward tilted and die, or like nared and die, or ferried and die. But then you just get hit by like a down tilt or a dash attack, and it's just the freest up air or up B in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, you can really tell how comfortable Flux was near the end there, especially when it came to hitting those edge guards. I feel like if Arbar were to go off stage, Flux would have a lot easier time reading whatever option Arbar was going for, and then hitting him back off stage and then getting that edge guard down.
Yeah. And the big thing for Arbar right now is just like getting that mark at super high percents. It seems like, you know, Arbar is just trying to get like the forward tilts off stage. It's like a very Luca-esque edge guard game, but you gotta get that mark on. You gotta like, that is the way that Maypul consistently closes that stuff. So starting this game off much more solid, able to play the center stage game and just rack up this percent. 50, not able to get the tech chase, but still like applying a lot of pressure.
Yeah, 70% in mark is definitely nothing to scoff at, especially if Arbar can get Flux off stage. Doesn't quite get too much off the edge right there, but this is still very, very, very good percent.
Ooh.
Oh, took the jump as well. I think that just might be death for Flux. Yeah.
Wow, what a start from Arbar. And I really like the adaptation of like, I'm not comfortable going for this tech chase. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens and not like try to go for an immediate down strong. Just gets the grab and yeah, really, really solid start from Arbar.
Yeah, Arbar definitely figured something out between game 1 and game 2 because I think Flux is already about to be down another stock. Oh no!
All right, able to make it back.
Yeah,
not the end of the world.
Yeah, I'll be actually beating out that forte. I think it's a little bit of mistiming from Flux, but this is a huge, huge lead for Arbar.
Again, just that weight, cover the roll away. You got that ground speed to work with as Maypul. Just holding this space. This is beautiful. This is a really, really solid turnaround.
Oh, what a
We're all forward
read.
strong.
Yeah,
there's the mark.
On that forward air.
Oh no, too
tether.
low.
Wasn't quite reaching up with the up B, but yeah, this is still a very, very, very huge lead for Arbar. Let's see if Flux can close out the stock. Not quite. Doesn't quite get the tech chase either. Oh, the forward tilt. Yeah, tether nair. The tried and true for Maypul, and this is a 2-stock lead for Arbar.
And yeah, Flux now the owner. Now, like, the tables have turned. You're the one behind. You got to make the comeback. Maypul does have those tools. The mark is on. That's how it starts. But can you get back to stage? Yes. Yes, you can.
But I think if you're Flux, you want to avoid taking any chip damage as much as possible because that just makes it that much more harder for the comeback. The forward tilt tether near is not quite going to kill yet, but can't quite reach the wall with the side beat. That will be for the first stock. But Arbar still has a huge mountain to climb.
Yep. Yeah, Flux very much down here, but not out. Maypul is a character that's capable of dying very early and also taking stocks very early with the right read. So when you have the Ditto, it can be very explosive, but you gotta get back to stage again. That up air is so huge though, but not able to punish the air dodge, and so we're back to this offstage scramble.
Alright, Flux starting to put a little bit of things together. Not quite enough to maybe make the huge comeback for the game, but definitely enough to bring back the steps in the third that he's in. Doesn't quite get the forward air.
Oh yeah, I love that. Just dash dance grab, off stage reverse bear off the wall, and we are one game apiece here.
Yeah, Flux not quite ready to attack, and I think that might have just been a stage thing for Arbar because it seemed like he was a lot more comfortable moving around the platforms, knowing where his moves were going to be in terms of being able to space around Flux, and yeah, just a really solid game too from Arbar.
Yeah, just from the very beginning too. It's like everything just clicked into place. You know, you shake off the game 1, and we go to Ho Dojo. Oh, I mean, we want to talk about an explosive stage, especially in this Ditto. You get wrapped near the side of this stage, you can die at like 60, I swear to God.
Yeah, some of Maypul's strongs are just absolutely powerful, especially with the sidewalls being so close on Dojo. Let's see if Flux can make it work. Oh man, that was almost a really good edge guard. But fortunately, Flux not really succumbing to it.
Good fair at a disadvantage. Not able to get too much off the follow-up, but they're both so dead even with each other.
Yeah, they're just absolutely scrapping with each other. No one wants to leave anyone any space whatsoever. Forward air doesn't quite get it.
No tech chase. This first stock's gonna set the tempo. This is
Absolutely.
so important. Flux does have the lead, but we
Oh,
know the
what an air
leads don't
dodge.
really mean much. That
Yeah, that
marquee
was
is gone though. Oh, the special get up.
Get up. That is a really good mix-up for Maypul because it changes the timing so much compared to all her other get-up options.
Oh, really good spacing around that forward strong. Nair is gonna close it out, and first stock goes over to Flux.
Yeah, let's see if Arbar can actually close out the stock as quickly as he can without taking too much chip damage. Because we saw in game 1 how that kind of led to Arbor's demise. He was always kind of playing from behind. We see a forward air.
Not enough though. Not just enough. But the forward tilt.
And the up strong is actually going to catch as well. Yeah, I think that up strong covers 2 out of the 3 options, and Arbar was fortunate enough to cover the correct one. We were back to even.
Really, really beautiful call out there. And yeah, back to even. This could go either way. Really good nair out of shield.
What
Able to get so much damage off of this. Flux does make it back down, but again, this pressure from Arbar just keeps on building. This combo keeps on going.
What a mark mid recovery as well. Arbar's just covering everything.
Like, how did you get out now? But the nair to nair, and again, Ho Dojo. These side options are so short. At 100, that's enough to get the job done.
Yeah, Flux is unfortunately not hitting the sweet spot with that up B and getting caught by that forward tilt. And if you're marked against Maypul, that just spells your absolute demise. And Arbar with a lead in game 3. Let's see if Flux can close this stock out and bring us to a last stock situation.
I like that. Little late there, and yeah, 1 stock apiece. Small lead for Arbar. Does have position, but things get reversed pretty quick.
Yeah, Maypul can definitely one of those characters that can rack up a lot of percent very quickly. You just have to, be in the right situations.
Forward tilt.
But
forward tilt. Dash. Okay, the dash like knocks off stage.
Oh,
really good timing.
I think he's gonna be forced to tether. Oh, not quite. Actually reaches with the up B. Missed the grab off that forward air though.
This is the most beautiful neutral I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, the eyes end on the dash side. That's not very good.
They're both at 87. This is anyone's game. Forward tilt knocks down, but not able to get a follow-up. Who's gonna get that opening? Oh, the dare out of shield.
Oh,
into the
aerial down B.
Air. Didn't lead in anything but down tilt. Nair, and Flux closes it out.
Do it. Wow, what a set.
I'm still here.
That was beautiful.
Just everything going back and forth every time, but Flux just absolutely eking down in the long run and taking that set 2-1.
And from what I remember, like, it is Academy, but that was still an upset. Like, that was still, I think, like 40th something seed versus like 16th seed. So Flux,
wow,
getting the name out there.